I was wrong. The stock tyres aren't going to hold up. We need to put the GRPs on. What's up guys, welcome to the channel. On today's video we have got the Radix 6 from Team Corally. As the name suggests, it's a 6S. It's 1/8 scale, it's pretty awesome, it's pretty fast, and in this video we're going to try and get the box speed. It's nothing new with these companies that throw a number on the box to entice you in. In this case it said 70 mile an hour. When I speed ran it straight out of the box on 6S, I got 55. I've seen them do 60 out of the box as well. I only got 55. It was really cold on that day, so that might have been the issue. Or it might have been the battery. But anyway, 55 for me out of the box, not 70. However, in small print, most of these companies tell you it's with optional gearing. Or if it's Traxxas, it's optional gearing. Download this app, spin round 4 times, walk backwards 5 paces, hop on one leg, and then turn your transmitter on. Something like that. Anyway, what does it take to get this to that 70 mile an hour that they put on the box? Well, I geared this up. That's all I've done. Apart from, as you'll see, it's got some different wheels on it. But I've geared it up. I've got a lovely bit of straight road to run it on. Yeah, I'm going to see how fast it is. I'm really impressed with this buggy. So far, I've obviously unboxed it, done the initial speed run. I've also taken it for a bit of a bash. It's not a skate park basher. It's more, I'd say it's a dirt track, BMX track, or a proper like race track as well. This thing would be awesome on it. I definitely stand by what I said, that it will give the Armour Typhon a run for its money, especially on a track. And I think this will probably actually win on a track. It's lighter, it's so much more nimble. I just think it's got the edge. Anyway, come here you. So running some GRPs now. I didn't run these for the whole video. I did have the original wheels on there. However, gearing up with the power this thing's got, what one was it, that one? It did end up, as you can see, tearing a tyre off. So we had to switch to the GRPs, which are slightly smaller. But did we get that 70 mile an hour? That's a cool shot, isn't it? Look at it. Looks fast. So left it completely stock underneath. It's got that 2050 kV big old motor there. It's a rebranded Max 8. So rebranded Hobbywing Max 8. Battery tray's pretty small on these, but the battery we were running was this Voltz 4800 milliamp hour 50C. So there's probably options for bigger, more powerful batteries, but that's the one we were using. No real theory behind why that pinion's on there. It was the biggest I had. Mod 1 gear. It's a 22 tooth. Mod 1 fits on there nicely. The only thing you have to do, this has a cover. You have to cut that cover off because that gear is too big. Anyway, that's enough chat. So the Radix 6. Stock electronics. 22 tooth pinion GRPs. Can we get the 70 mile an hour it claims on the box? Let's go find out. Right then, Radix 6 speed run in. 13 tooth pinion stock, and I've put a 22 in. Stock run was 55 and it was freezing cold. I think we're in nearly double figures today. Centigrade, it's about 10. Much warmer. This thing should be at peak performance. Let's give it a run. Satellites, 12 satellites. Let's just make sure it's reading. Yeah. I'm interested to see the performance with the stock tyres. I've got some GRPs in the car. I think the stock ones should do all right though. Right, first pass, 6S. I was wrong. The stock tyres aren't going to hold up. We need to put the GRPs on. The only issue with the GRPs is they're a bit smaller, but still, I don't think the stock tyres are going to handle this. This is going to be 70 mile an hour plus if we can get it nailed down. I've already blown one. I've blown a tyre.
Oh dear. Famous last words, eh? I think the tyres will hold up. No, they definitely won't. What did we get though, is the question. 65. Surprised that come off at 65, especially when this is on the box it says 70. Maybe it's the amount of power that's going through it, I don't know. Let's put the GRPs on. So GRPs on, you can see the size difference. We'll warm them up a bit. 65 to beat. We should be all right. Get them warm. That centre diff needs thicker oil in it, but I'm surprised that rear tyre and the stock rear tyre blew. Would have thought it'd be on the fronts. So it's questionable if this would do 70 on the stock rims. That was only 65 and it blew the rear one off. Ooh, here we go, first pass of the GRPs. See if we can break 70. And not my leg, come on. Solid run. Didn't look like 70 to me. Although it is a smaller little buggy. I've just run the Mojave, that done 76. You've probably seen that video. If you've not, I'll leave a link to it at the end. But the Mojave done 76. That's a big old unit. So this doesn't look as fast, but it's smaller. So should it look faster? I don't know. It's solid though, right. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look, see what we got. .70 miles an hour on the dot. So to get it 70 out the box, you need different rims, 22 tooth pinion. But with slightly bigger wheels, you're obviously going to increase your gearing a bit. Let's give it a couple more passes, but there's 70 miles an hour. Better battery might push it a bit further. It's got 4,800 milliamp hour Voltz 50C. I mean, that battery was able to power the DR8 to max, and then I put bigger batteries in, it made no difference. So it's a decent battery. Anyway, maybe some 120C or like big batteries might make a difference, but really good range on this Corally transmitter, the S2R. .70 again. Who's interested to see what it does up the hill? Because we're going downhill. Let's see if that actually does make a difference. So we take a steady cruise down to the bottom. It's only a slight incline, but just interested to see if we can still hit 70 going slightly uphill. I think we probably can. I'm going to say we can. Here we go. It looks faster when it goes past you, doesn't it? Right, let's go slow on the way back as well. Yep, 70 uphill, 70 downhill. So at least we know it doesn't make a difference. Not on this at least, anyway. So both these bad boys have broken 70 miles an hour. That's it for the Radix video. Cheers for watching, guys. I will see you next time. I'm now going to get the 124019 from WL Toys out. I've got a feeling it's going to beat both of these things. Anyway, cheers. .90 miles an hour, 124019, 90 miles an hour.